Hello YouTube! Today, we're on a member of the community's account called Pavel, and we're going to be showing you why Jarrah is still really good in later Void Campaign. If you take a look at Void Campaign, you can see we're here against Chapter 3-2, an area many of you would just dream of getting into. Chapter 3, many of you, for some reason, assume you need a Vulcan or a Mockman to beat, which is just completely untrue. In fact, if you try to beat it with a Vulcan or a Mockman, you might find you're actually having a really hard time, unless of course they're an A tier. That causes a lot of people to make this argument that you need A tier heroes to progress in the game. Well, today we're going to show you that's not necessarily true at all. You just need to know what you're doing and play smart. So this team we have here is a team that should be able to do pretty well in Chapter 3. Now, yes, you're probably going to need to fight a lot of times to get lucky because it's going to be focused around crowd control and good luck, but still, there are many components which you, if you're smart and if you're building properly, you can actually ensure that your account is going to beat these fights more reliably. Now, we start with a Jarrah. Jarrah needs to be 2,486 speed. For you to reach that, you need to have a 35 speed awaken on your Jarrah copy, as well as a splendid Ruby Scepter and armor that's upgraded by 2 levels. That gives you 45 speed, which is just enough, along with everything else, to get you to 2,486. As well, we're going to be needing other heroes to assist us. We're going to be using Vesa. She's going to be carrying a Demon Bell. We're going to be using a Freya. She's going to be wearing a Snow Heart. And then also we've decided to make her a homeowner as well, just to give her a little bit more speed and HP. On top of that, we've got a Halora. She's got really nice imprints. She's also wearing a Demon Bell. And we've got Elena as well with a Demon Bell. Now, our secret weapon here is Asmodel the Dauntless, a hero many of you don't build. The reason, though, that Asmodel the Dauntless is so strong is because of his active skill. If you read here, it hits backline enemies, reduces their armor by 50%, and their speed by 80. That speed reduction wins fights. And that 80 speed means you're able to outspeed much later levels of campaign than you would originally think. Combine that with powerful reactive effects like that you get from Halora and from Elena, and your team has a much higher chance of winning. And look, that Asmodel is not even tree upgraded. Everybody else is. In fact, there's another Transcendence hero on here as well, Eos, and she's not tree upgraded either, and that's because you don't have to tree upgrade an Eos. When she dies, she actually can energy steal opponents, so it's actually good to have her at level 100 and run her as if she was an Ignis. So there's another little trick. And because we're not heavily upgrading in the Eos or the Asmodel, we can focus our Stellar Shards and tree upgrades and sublimation in the other 5 heroes that absolutely matter. So let's go ahead and put this team to the test and show you exactly what's going to happen. Now, granted, we may have a pretty tough time. We may need to change our pets around. And one thing I want to double check is, do we have the Fox pet? Yes, we do. Fox could be really helpful with the energy restore and the silence on opponents. So we might have to do that as well. In fact, I might even start by using Fox, just because it's a pretty solid pet to have. Now let's put the lineup in. We're going to want Halora, we're going to want Asmodel, Elena, Freya. I'm going to put Freya on the front because she's a lot tankier than normal because she's a homeowner. We've got Jarrah, we've got Vesa. And for context, by the way, the Jarrah is a fully max homeowner, 105, that's with skins across all the homes. You're probably going to need that to reach that really high speed stat. If your home isn't quite maxed, you're just going to need a better awaken with a higher speed bonus. Now we're going to add Fox as well here, and let's go see what this is going to do. And of course, we're going to want Jarrah. Now, you'll see that this is a maxed out core. It's Core of Liberation level 3, and it's made to +2 because we have a few other cores upgraded like that Freya core and this Vesa core. You don't need that. You can do this with just a normal Jarrah core. All this does is improve our luck. But then again, luck is what you need when you're fighting this, so hopefully this is going to be a little easier than normal. Either way, let's go ahead and put this to the test. Fight 1. Eloise. Here we go. So we start off, Jarrah does a basic. Now, most of you think here, oh, that's bad. Jarrah didn't do an active skill round 1. That's okay, because we're actually going to energy feed her with all our Demon Bells. What we're looking for is the active skill in round 2. That is way more important, because the round 2 active skill is before the opponents have done any of their effects. The big ones, anyway, that come from active skills. In round 1, though, you can see they're just doing basic attacks. No enemies start with energy unless they're a Unimax, so you don't need to worry about that stuff. Now, if we can just sit through this and not die to the Eloise counterattack, what we're looking for here is a huge active skill from Jarrah. And there you go. Look at that. This is Chapter 3 in Void Campaign, and we're still crowd controlling them. Absolutely breezing through this. So you can see, for you guys at home, it's totally doable to do this. There isn't a single A tier in sight. You're just using good artifacts, good heroes, and a good strategy. And with all that crowd control, the opponents can't do anything, even in Chapter 3. Let's carry on fighting. Let's see what more we can beat. So we've got Unimax here, so you will see he will start with energy. That might be a bit annoying. We might get taunted, so we might need to put the Jarrah on the front line. Asmodel's also going to get smacked a few times. And Nakia slows us down as well. So this fight might end up being a loss. But because I know what Unimax does and what Nakia does, I know the simple solution here is just to put Jarrah on the front line, and we're going to feel so much nicer. As well, that's going to dodge all the taunt from Unimax, so we could probably consider putting damage over time Purify on the Jarrah in response to this wave. That's what you need to do when you're fighting these waves. You need to know what the opponent does and react accordingly. So it helps to read heroes' skills or just join the community here on Discord, where you can find people who can hopefully coach you through a lot of these fights. So there's our damage over time Purify, which we're going to use so we don't get hurt too badly from damage over time. And as well, I'm going to go ahead and move Jarrah to the front line. And that should give us everything we need. I'm going to put Asmodel on the front line as well so he doesn't take too much damage. If I need to give everybody else damage over time Purify, I will do. But I'm pretty sure they already have it because Jarrah was the only one with Control Purify. Now, okay, we're in a miserable situation here where we've already lost a few of our heroes. That's fine, though. We still get energy feed. There's Asmodel and Jarrah. Perfect. Still getting CC on a lot of the opponents. That's going to really, really help. Jarrah goes again. Okay, Waldeck not getting CC'd. So really, it would help massively if Jarrah could go ahead and lock down that Waldeck there. Okay, CC not working as reliably this time. So a lot of this is going to come down to good luck. And we might want a melodic string for this wave. You might be right, Raven. You might absolutely be right. Then again, Jarrah could still do this. Oh, brilliant crowd control there. Let's go. Oh, that was a close fight. Let's try that one more time. I think we might have this. Just got to get lucky. And that's true for a lot of these fights, actually. Sometimes it does just come down to getting lucky. Okay, so the Unimax have bonked us. That's not very nice. Should get some actives here. There you go. Oh, Halora's going to get an active this time. There you go. This is much better, actually. Perfect. There it is. Really nice. And Jarrah's crowd control continues to be good. There's Fox as well. More energy feed. Wow. Oh, so satisfying. We're outspeeding. We're winning. We're having a good time. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I don't think there's anything they can do to stop us. Not at all. Jarrah, main damage dealer. Let's go to the next fight. We got Morax, Garuda, Siahu. You're going to see more of the same. Big crowd control. Easy win. So we start off there with the basic. Jarrah's core triggering. Very nice. Hitting that Morax. Silence there from the Vesa. Very good. Now, okay. You saw how that fight all focused their basic attacks into the Asmodel. So it might have been smart here to put Halora on the front line. So for future fights, that's absolutely what I'm going to do. Because Asmodel not getting his active skill off. A little bit annoying there. We're losing a hero, so we don't have as much stuff for energy feed. That could also be problematic. We do need to get lucky here with Jarrah actives to make sure they're all crowd controlled. We do. We're totally good here. Keeping them locked out. And you're watching this probably thinking, hang on a second, are you sure this isn't Chapter 2? Like, this is how Chapter 2 fights normally go when you use Jarrah. Yeah, you can do this in Chapter 3. Awesome. Right, let's go have a look. We got Flora, we got Tix, we got Freya. That should be fine. Just going to put Halora on the front line. Let's fight again. Didn't even have to respect the Morax. No, you're absolutely right. Okay. Tix being a bit annoying. Hitting Jarrah there. Okay. Well, at least their damage over time is not going to be too bad to us. Just don't want to get crowd control. There's Asmodel slowing down the opponents. And there you go, Jarrah. Oh, she's so good. Look at that crowd control. Absolutely brilliant. Keeping them locked out. This is beautiful. This is really satisfying to watch. Oh, man. And it's surprising just how easy this team is to build. Assuming you have the Transcendence heroes, right? Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, next up we've got Sword Flash, Star Alchemist Holmes-Young, Rogan, Mystic Fairy Freya, Star Destroyer, no, Sun Devourer Eos, and Andrea. Here we go. Bang. Okay, Elena's getting bullied a little bit. I don't like that. Jarrah took a pretty hefty hit there, but I think it's going to be fine as soon as Vesa does an active. We're going to get some shields. Freya's surviving as well. As soon as Freya goes off, we get a ton of protection. Very nice. Vesa gives us shields. Two of them work really nicely together. Doesn't matter which one you make a homeowner. You could make Freya a homeowner. You could make Vesa a homeowner. But I prefer the Freya, just because Freya being faster is really, really nice. And she's just a really tanky hero. Also, I'm a little biased because Freya is my favorite Transcendence hero, except for Asmodel the Dauntless. The two of them are my favorite. Freya, of course, my favorite support. Asmodel, my favorite damage dealer. But you know what? You got to give it to Jarrah. Her crowd control's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And King Barton's now. This is a wave so many of you will die to because King Barton is stupidly annoying. But as soon as Jarrah gets some control off, those King Bartons won't do anything. Because if you hard control a King Barton, which Jarrah absolutely can do with her freeze, nothing bad's going to happen. You might get stunned, so we will have to try this a few times, but assuming we don't get stunned by the King Bartons, this is going to be super easy to beat. And okay, good active. Asmodel comes out, and then his Jarrah, bang. Look at that, crowd control on the whole team. Brilliant stuff. His Fox giving us a little bit more energy. Ha! Oh wow, that Horus is trying. He really is. Oh no, one of the King Bartons broke free. We've got so many shields and so much damage reduction now, though. I don't think he's going to do anything. No. Oh, this is so good. Fox, actually really good. Really, really, really good. Fantastic. Super clean. Okay, let's go. We got Sigmund Seer who Olivia now. Let's put this to the test. Slowing down those Sigmunds on the front line. That's pretty nice. Okay. This wave isn't going to be too annoying, actually, because they need time to build up. Because those Seer Who's are going to buff and buff and buff and buff. And, okay, we're going to get speed swapped by Olivia. This could be a huge problem. But provided that doesn't happen, we'll be okay. But that's a big if. Then again, this wave might just end up being a win anyway. Because I don't think they've got enough damage pressure. Oh, there's Jarrah. Even shrunk. She crowd controls. So she's going to break free. And then I think we'll be fine. Just got to make sure we can get rid of that Fairies Guard so it doesn't kill us. It killed Asmodel, which is poor for him. But as long as Jarrah can wake up, there we go. And now it's just Sigmund's. So it's just on Jarrah to get the kill here. Oh yeah, she's absolutely mincing this one. She's having a crazy good time. And this is just a B- Jarrah, by the way. That's all she is. 35 speed. That's all you need. Okay. Aspen, Amon-Ra, Andrea. Let's go. Okay, this is going pretty good. Haven't taken too much damage here. Because as you can see, round 1 isn't that scary. Unless there's like a Holmes-Young or a Sherlock in there. There's not too many nasty things that can happen round 1. It's round 2 when bad stuff happens. Because that's when the active skills hit you. But because the Jarrah is quick enough, thanks to the Snowheart and the Asmodel speed debuff, and the fact we've made her really quick with a Receptor and a Speed Stone, we're actually fine. And that Andrea being free is not going to matter at all. We can crack her in with another active. So, here we come. Bonk. There you go. Much better. And now I'm pretty sure we've control locked them. That's right. Jarrah's going burr. Totally easy. And because we get time, if anyone does break free, Vesa gives us shields. Elena gives us the chance to dodge and then heal. Freya gives us tons and tons of damage reduction. There's nothing to worry about here. Because all you need to do is get past round 1 and round 2, and you've got so many snowballing abilities from all those heroes that you're going to be absolutely fine. And the only things getting you through round 1, you know, Halora's Queen's Guard helps a lot. That gives you a lot of survivability. But because you're only eating basic attacks, you should be absolutely fine. The fact that an E5 Void 4 hero like Asmodel with no tree upgrades is surviving, hopefully says a lot. Okay, here we go, Jarrah. Bang. Look at that crowd control. Absolutely nuts. And there's Valkyrie. That's true. That's true. Valkyrie could be an issue. We could try and crowd control her and die. That said, though, we could brute force it. We'll have to see if a Valkyrie wave comes up. There's Fox. Perfect. That energy feed saving our bacon. Really nice. Asmodel again. There's Jarrah. Huge. Absolutely huge. And, yep, they all fall apart. Really, really good. Very nice fight. That's going to be pretty good damage there. Even, look, Vesa and Freya both doing a respectable amount of damage. Not bad. Okay, and the final fight for this section. Let's see how this goes out. This should be really easy. Because these guys, they don't even have an aura. And Fox is just sleeper monster. Yeah, that extra energy feed, especially when you start losing heroes. Because, let's say half the team's dead. That's a lot less heroes to give you energy feed. Whereas if Fox can come out and just give you that clutch 60 energy, it makes a difference in fights. It really does. So hopefully Jarrah is going to crowd control this wave out. Let's see it. Da, 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 da. Bang. Oh, I don't think we can crowd control the boss, though, because it's a boss. I might be wrong on that. That or they've just got tons of control. We might be able to break through the control immunity, though. We'll see. Or just kill them, you know. It's just an EOS. Ugh. Oh, we didn't crowd control Sigmund? This is a weird wave. We should be fine, though. I don't think there's actually any problems. As I said, we've hit round 3, so we've got shields, we've got protection. I don't think this damage from this team is actually going to be too much. Ha! Jarrah just killed the wave. Okay. That was really strong. Oh, she's fantastic. Look at that damage. 24.898. So ridiculous. And there you go. Bang. We just absolutely cleared Chapter 3-2 without struggling at all. Now, this is going to be skin remolding, right? This is a huge milestone for you guys. This is probably the last point you guys actually want to get to, because this is the last thing that's completely locked behind campaign. And a lot of people go, that's not fair. I need to be a whale. No, you don't. You can do it as long as you're patient, play the game long enough, get your Transcendence heroes in, are correct with events, and pick up Sublimation. It's not hard to get a Jarrah with a 35 speed awaken. It's pretty easy, right? And as long as you give her a good B-Stone with like control immunity offset or control precision, or maybe both if you're really lucky, you could do stuff like that! The whole wave! Locked down! What are those pennies gonna do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Fox giving us some clutch energy there. Oh, fantastic. And Tussalago is faster than Jarrah now? That's fine. It's Tussalago. Do not fear Tussalago, Pavel. You'll be okay. And she won't be faster when Asmodel's finished with her. Because Asmodel slows down the backline. So there may be some backline heroes that are fast. Don't worry about that. That's Asmodel's job to deal with. Oh, Asmodel died. Okay, that's an issue. At least we silenced the Holmes Young. That's going to be really, really helpful. Okay, this wave's an issue. This wave's a big issue. Oh, Garuda! Damn it! She slipped the net. She didn't get crowd controlled. But you can see. We're quicker. We're fine. Oh, this is the scary wave. So as long as we can get lucky against this. Wow, hitting that King Barton with the Jarrah core. Really good. Get Jarrah's core if you haven't got it. It's fantastic. That's going to really help you with these pushes. So every single time you see a random bit of control come out against the opponents when someone attacks, that's just Jarrah's core. Putting in the good work. Okay, Jarrah, your health's really, really, really low. Please. Oh, Asmodel got an active. Let's go. And there's the control. Woohoo. Second time. Let's go. Oh, my word. This wave. This one caused me so much problems when I was doing Chapter 4. Now, obviously, this is only Chapter 3. But still, it's a horrible wave. Like, this is the most disgusting wave in all of Void Campaign. And we beat it second try. Second try. King Barton's trying. But he's dying. Oh, look at that. Elena giving us the dodge against Garuda's active. Fantastic. Oh, Holmes Young slipped the net. Jarrah said no. Right, let's go. 3-3. Bring it on. Now it's going to be super easy. That's the hardest wave beat. Just got to deal with these big boys. Full warrior wave. Warrior rainbow team. Yeah, surprisingly easy. When Raven says it's surprising, you know you should be worried. Because Raven's like my little spreadsheet gremlin. He's out there like, he knows all the research data behind Void Campaign. At least that which is publicly available. So he's always my little informant. He's a legend, honestly. If you've got any questions for stuff and you can spot he's online and you're in our Discord, just drop Raven a question about Void Campaign. And he'll probably tell you to build a Jarrah. Which is why you should build a Jarrah. Like, if this isn't evidence enough, I don't know what is. Like, I'm a bad YouTuber. Or you've got your eyes closed. Oh dear. Like, come on. Absolutely bonkers. Right, 3-3-4, let's go. Come on, Jarrah. So satisfying. Oh! Oh no, Asmodel got energy stolen. Of course, it's a carry. Ugh. Don't like carry. She might dodge us. That's a very real issue. Oh, the Russell got in the air. Oh, that's annoying. I don't think Russell can kill us, though. No, because he's going to focus lowest HP, and we've got so many shields and so much damage reduction. Vesa plus Freya, the unkillable duo. Fantastic. Elena gives us protection, too. So does Halora. Right, this is just a really chunky team. Also, Asmodel, see that little yellow bubble on Elena? Oh, no, you can't because my camera's in the way. There's a little yellow bubble on Elena. That actually gives her protection too. Asmodel protects the lowest HP. A lot of people don't know that. They don't realize Asmodel is a support hero. The speed debuff and the protection against lowest HP is enough to make him viable. Definitely a good hero. Definitely worth running. Especially when you know that that speed debuff is going to come in clutch. Oh, there's a perfect example. Look at the enemy sword flash. See that yellow bubble? That's given to her by the enemy Asmodel the Dauntless. There you go. Perfect example. Okay, this is a Scarlet Queen Halora. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. As long as we can hold in here. Okay, thank goodness those shields and healing came from Vesa. Okay, this is nasty. This can be a real big issue. Okay, we might find this wave is going to be really hard. Right, let's try that one again. Scarlet Queen Halora is a huge issue. A huge, huge issue. So this might be one where we have to use Golden Crown to keep us safe. We'll just see how this goes. Obviously, Halora getting bullied here, not good. She didn't even get an active skill off. That might be an issue. Okay, Freya got to go. That's nice. Come on, Vesa. You're going to do the same. Heal us up. Nice. This feels a lot better this time around. Asmodel is going to go as well. There you go, debuffing the backline. And then hopefully Jarrah can get some big CC here. Oh, excellent. Huge crowd control there. The only thing that's a problem now is going to be Scarlet Queen Halora's pings. But as long as we've got the damage reduction, shields, and protection from the rest of the team, we should be okay. Halora's dead. A little bit of a shame. But I think we should be able to mince this through with help from Fox. Yep. Really good. Really, really good. And, yeah, we got it. All it takes is some good luck with some good crowd control. And some good protection. And that Vesa is going to die. Very, very nice. Sweet. Okay. Fiona, Ithaca, Sarja. Let's fight this. Should be pretty easy. It's just assassins. Their basic attacks are going to shred, but as long as we get some active skills off, we'll be fine. There you go. Tons of actives. Perfect. Bang. So Elena was a poor casualty there. Rip. But didn't matter. These guys are really, really squishy, so you can beat them pretty fast. Nice. Really, really nice. So that's 3-3-6. Definitely beaten. And now let's go fight 3-3-7, which is Homjung, Sarja, and Natasha. So Homjung with the assassins might cause us a little bit of bother. That's a lot of pressure that's going to hit Elena again. So we're going to lose her. She's going to die. Unless she survives Unbending Will? Oh my word. She's stunned, but That's okay. Oh my word, tons of healing there from Fairy Queen Vesa. Fantastic. Ooh! MKxJUMP! He didn't get CC'd! No! Oh, this could be bad. At least Fox is coming out. Oh, that's gonna be big for Jarrah. There we go! Sorry, that was a little bit scary. MKxJUMP slipping the net is probably worst case thing that could have happened in that fight. But thankfully he didn't dove Jarrah, and then Jarrah gave him a little bit of payback. Perfect. So that's 3-3-7 beaten. Really smooth. So now we've got Rogans, Natasha, and Akia. So again, we're keeping Jarrah on the front line. I think that's pretty much the place to have a slot too. It's super safe. Protects her from any nasty backline nonsense. So Nakia's, Unimax's. So ever since we switched her, we haven't had to change her at all. So definitely the place to have her, I think. Oh my word, look at that crowd control. Absolutely gorgeous. Really fantastic. Brilliant. Yeah. Really clean. Should be Rogan's dead now. Perfect. And we got 2 fights left. And there you go. Mythic skins. Seems effortless. I know, right? Look at all these people struggling with Mockman, struggling with Vulcan. And who knew the best hero they ever needed was Jarrah. And an Asmodel for the speed debuff. And a Snowheart on a homeowner Freya. Perfect. And you're glad Vesa's still doing damage? Oh, the Vesa's fantastic. Like, this Vesa, she's really built up nicely. And the main thing she's doing for us, she's giving us armor and she's giving us shields. Right? Because the active skill is improved. The active skill when you fully sublime is actually going to be really strong here. Now, the reason we died is because of Gustin. Gustin is an annoying hero that you can't really counteract. You just have to try and just get lucky against. We may just find we lose because Gustin's a poop. So you've got to try this one a few times. Gustin will randomly ping an opponent, and whenever he gets hit, he's going to do what Halora does and spike them back. So provided that it doesn't hit Jarrah, you'll be okay. And provided you can burst through them hard enough, you'll be fine. If you do find you can't do enough damage, you might want to switch to melodic strings. So let's get the Jarrah active. There you go. Nice, good crowd control. Now we just got to worry about these Gustins here. As long as we can keep the 4 that we have alive. You can see those pings are nasty. Oh, no, 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 no. Gustin, he's triggered Unbending Will on Jarrah. There's Fox. Oh, Gustin steals energy. What a poop stain. Okay, we got some protection there. And we're dead. Yeah. That's another thing. Gustin steals energy. Which is the one thing that this whole strategy relies upon. So I think of all the heroes that's going to cause you bother, it's this stupid lantern-bearing shadow turd. But if you can kill him, you're a winner. Because it's a passive skill. You can't even stop it. It's annoying. Right, Jarrah, get him. Go. Finish him. Bang. Nice, 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 nice. Unbending Will triggered on the Jarrah. That was really bad. It means she's getting targeted by that Gustin. And Summerat. Hey, man. 6 months. Sweet, dude. Good to see you. Come on, Jarrah. One more active just for me. Yep. Oh, come on. I love how Asmodel's shield. Yes. Oh, my word. Oh, and he's dead. I still think we're fine, though. I think Freya can kill the Rogans. Freya might kill the Rogans. For real. Oh, we did it. Oh, that was close. Asmodel's shield, though, clutching the Jarrah. Let's go get some mythic skins, boys. Here we go. Bring it on. Okay, we've CC'd that sword flash straight up. That's a fantastic Jarrah core moment. Whew. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Just crowd control the team. Don't die, Jarrah. That's good. Right, we've got actives off our support heroes. That's fantastic. And there's Jarrah. Lovely. Now, that opposing Freya is going to make the enemy team a little tankier than I'd like. But you know what's better than tanky opponents? Tanky opponents that can't move. So we're going to be totally alright. Look at that. Easy peasy jeezy. Exactly, Shell. And there you go, folks. If you ever needed help in Void Campaign, and you thought the answer was an A-tier hero, then you are mistaken, my friends. If you're a free-to-play player who's been playing long enough to have 7 Transcendence heroes, and I know that takes a while, but, you know, once you've been playing long enough, you don't need to worry. Look at this. It's totally achievable. So if you guys are looking for something to help you get through, that's how you do it. That's 3 levels of Chapter 3 beaten. Effortless. Absolutely effortless. So there you go, folks. 6 Transcendence heroes that absolutely annihilated Void Campaign. The only thing we had to do was switch Jarrah on the front line, but as long as you've got your 4 Splendid Demon Bells, a Rudy Scepter, and a Snow Heart to slap on a Mystic Fairy Freya, what could possibly go wrong? Super easy, and it's something you can do at home, no problem. Just make sure you get a Jarrah with 35 speed on her Awaken, and you can unlock Mythic skins in campaign, easy as a budget player, or even free to play. All you need is 6 Transcendence heroes. So what are you waiting for? See you next time, folks. For more guides like this, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, and of course, happy idling.